Imagine a nation where not a single car has been seen for over 5 centuries, where you need a special voucher just to throw away your trash, and where cows enjoy their own private tunnels beneath the mountains. Picture commuting to work every day by cable car, or going on a date by climbing an alpine peak, a tradition that redefines romance. Here, cows don't just graze. They're treated like royalty, with elaborate bronze bells up to 15 kilograms so their owners can spot them through the mist. It sounds surreal, but it's entirely real. And it all happens in Switzerland. Over the next 10 topics, you'll discover the most astonishing and unusual facts about this fascinating country. Stay tuned, because one of the final revelations will reveal just how much an average Swiss resident spends each month, converted into US dollars. You won't want to miss it. If you love uncovering hidden gems around the globe, make sure to subscribe now so you never miss an episode. Welcome to World Marvels. 10 Swiss women. Stroll through the elegant avenues of Zurich or Geneva and you'll notice Swiss women effortlessly switching between German, French, Italian, and Romance as if flipping through TV channels. Beyond their athletic alpine beauty and clear skin, they're financial powerhouses, managing investments and portfolios like seasoned CEOs. Many outpace Swiss men in rock climbing and winter sports, and the old stereotype of the domestic housewife has been completely overturned. Here, the average age of marriage is 31, the highest in Europe, and a flourishing single life is celebrated just as much as wedlock. In Zurich, you'll even find farewell cafes, where couples share a cappuccino before amicably parting ways. When it comes to dating, forget Tinder. Swiss singles often use a Mountain Mate app to find partners for hiking adventures. And there's even a reality show called Find a Tracking Partner. Curious about how to connect with these remarkable women? Leave an 8 in the comments and you might just learn their best-kept secrets. 9. Bahnhofstrasse. At just 100 meters long, Zurich's Bahnhofstrasse ranks among the 3 most expensive shopping streets in the world. Underneath its discreet pavement lie vast Credit Suisse vaults brimming with anonymous global assets. Yet above ground you'll find no honking horns, no gaudy billboards. Only the hushed elegance of Chanel, Hermès, Rolex, and Patek Philippe boutiques. Each store feels more like a softly lit art gallery than a shop, where staff greet you with a knowing nod rather than a sales pitch. During the holiday season, over 11,000 tiny LED lights called Lucy shimmer gently above, inviting you to pause and admire rather than to pose for selfies. Here, spending $100,000 in an hour won't draw a second glance. Discretion is the highest form of respect. Walking along Bahnhofstrasse is a lesson in silent luxury, a living testament to centuries of wealth built quietly and with precision. 8. Lückerbad. Rising over 1,400 meters in the Swiss Alps, Lückerbad is Europe's highest and largest natural spa destination. 65 sulfur and calcium-rich springs gush up to 1 million gallons of water a day, enough to bathe an entire rugby team through the winter. These thermal waters have been prized since Roman times for their ability to soothe aching joints, ease stress, and heal battle-worn hearts. Each morning, locals don traditional attire and wend their way across snow-covered wooden walkways before slipping into pools steaming at around 50 degrees Celsius 122 degrees Fahrenheit, even when the air hovers at -1 degree Celsius 30 degrees Fahrenheit. The experience is equal parts ritual and relaxation. Laughter echoes across the terraces as visitors mingle in their fluffy robes, sharing in a warm, communal embrace. For true immersion, book a room at one of the spa hotels built directly above a spring. Turn the tap in your suite and let alpine magic cascade into your bathtub. 7. Alpine weddings. In Switzerland, weddings are stripped of grandiose spectacle and brought back to nature and community. Couples exchange vows in mountain forests beside babbling brooks or under ancient pine arches, with the groom ascending the mountain trail alongside family in a symbolic journey of patience and purpose. Each canton adds its own flourish. Appenzell brides wear vivid embroidered gowns, while in Valais the bridal dresses showcase white crosses, the national emblem, sometimes taking up to 2 years to craft by hand. Instead of tiered cakes, guests savor urban-fused cheese tarts or chestnut pastries, symbols of unity and local bounty. After the ceremony, well-wishers smash ceramic pots at the couple's doorstep to ward off bad luck. This intimate, eco-conscious approach to matrimony encapsulates the Swiss ethos. Slow, sincere, and intimately tied to the land. 6. Cheese paradise. Swiss cheese is more than food. It's a cultural icon, with over 450 varieties. From the nutty Gruyere to the whole-filled Emmental, cheese production fills the countryside with activity year-round. The national fondue ritual follows strict etiquette. Swirl your bread counterclockwise in the bubbling pot. Listen for the gentle hiss as the cheese melts. And if your piece drops, repay your neighbor with a friendly gesture. In medieval castles turned museums, you can see wheels aged for over a decade displayed like artworks. Each year in Gruyères, master affineurs, cheese matures, gather for a competition judged on texture, aroma, and flavor, drawing experts from across Europe. The traditional fondue pot break festival invites locals and tourists alike to crack the crustiest bits for good luck, reinforcing the communal spirit of this molten delight. 5. Charm of Bern. Switzerland's federal capital, Bern, feels like stepping into a living medieval manuscript. Its red-tiled roofs and cobblestone streets are flanked by 6 kilometers of arcaded walkways, Europe's longest covered shopping promenade, known as the Lauben. Here, shoppers and strollers can browse boutiques, sip coffee, and enjoy street music sheltered from rain or sun. Every hour, the 15th century Zicklag astronomical clock springs to life with mechanical figures dancing to chimes that have sounded for centuries. Nearby, the Bear Park houses Bern's emblematic brown bears along the banks of the Aare River. Climb to the Rose Garden for sweeping city views amid over 200 rose varieties in bloom each spring. When night falls, medieval cellars transform into intimate jazz bars and wine taverns, where locals converse softly over Pinot Noir and revel in the art of leisurely living. 4. Dream landscapes. Dominating the Swiss skyline, the Matterhorn's 478-meter pyramid peak is the icon at the heart of every Toblerone bar. Across the Italian border stands the Jungfrau, home to Europe's highest railway station at 454 meters, where snow falls year-round. The cogwheel train from Klein Scheidegg tunnels through granite cliffs and offers views of the Aletsch Glacier, the continent's longest, spiraling below. For a slower pace, board the Glacier Express, the world's slowest express train, for an 8-hour journey through 291 bridges and 91 tunnels. From panoramic windows, you'll witness cascading waterfalls, flower-dotted meadows, and sheer cliffs that inspired Tolkien's Rivendell. In the Lauterbrunnen Valley, 72 plunging waterfalls create a symphony of water that envelopes you as you hike beneath towering rock walls and alpine pastures. 3. Unforgettable festivals. Geneva's December Escalade Festival commemorates the 1602 defense against Savoyard invaders. Costumed reenactments, drumming parades, and the ceremonious smashing of chocolate cauldrons in honor of the heroine who repelled attackers with boiling soup. Each spring, Basel erupts into Fastnacht, a 72-hour UNESCO-recognized carnival of masked revelers, floating lanterns, and drum corps that flood the streets night and day with surreal pageantry and confetti storms. Then, on the summer solstice, Zurich bids farewell to winter by burning an enormous snowman effigy, flames dancing to folk tunes under the midnight sky. Rarest of all is the Fête de Vignerons in Lavaux, held only every 20 to 25 years. A grand celebration of wine on Lake Geneva's shores, with thousands of performers in elaborate costumes on a massive floating stage. 2. Cost of living. Switzerland's price tags can sting, but relentless punctuality, spotless streets, and world-class services justify the expense. In Zurich or Geneva, a one-bedroom city center apartment rents for 1,800 to 2,200 Swiss francs, approximately 1,970 to 2,410 US dollars per month, dropping to 1,200 to 1,600 Swiss francs, 1,310 to 1,750 US dollars in the suburbs. Utilities run 180 to 250 CHF, 200 to 275 USD, and high-speed internet is 40 to 50 CHF, 44 to 55 USD. Dining out costs 18 to 25 USD per meal, while groceries for home cooking average 350 to 500 USD monthly. Altogether, a A single person spends $2,800 to $3,800 US each month, 30 to 50% above the European average and 10 to 20% more than expensive US states. The payoff is tangible. Trains that arrive to the second, health care of unrivaled quality, and a sense of safety so strong you can leave your wallet on a park bench without worry. In smaller cities like Lucerne, Lausanne, or Schaun, costs can drop by up to 40% while maintaining high living standards. With an average salary near 7,000 USD per month, Switzerland attracts skilled workers and students with competitive wages and excellent visas. 1. Culinary paradise. Swiss cuisine is a tapestry of hearty alpine traditions where each dish tells a story of resilience and community. Begin with Rösti, a golden, crispy potato cake often served with local sausages and melted cheese. Hailing from Valais, it's the nation's beloved breakfast that fuels laborers through frosty mornings. For a midday feast, sample Alpler macaroni and potato layered with cream and cheese, baked until bubbling, and paired with tart apple compote. This pastoral comfort food was once the staple of alpine herders returning from high meadows. Sweet endings come in the form of engadine nut torte, delicate pastry shells filled with a rich blend of honey, cream, and toasted walnuts. Crunchy and gooey, it's the perfect companion to a steaming mug of coffee at sunset. And, of course, Swiss chocolate, renowned worldwide for its velvety texture, transcends mere dessert to become a cultural ambassador. From almond-studded bars to artisanal pralines crafted by master chocolatiers. Through these 10 wonders, Switzerland emerges as a land of remarkable contrasts. A country without a coastline, yet defined by towering peaks and crystal lakes. A place where ancient traditions, from forest wedding vows to communal fondue rituals, thrive alongside cutting-edge finance and precision engineering. Switzerland proves that harmony between innovation, community respect, and unwavering reverence for nature is not only possible but essential. Which of these discoveries amazed you the most? The devoted cheese culture, the breathtaking festivals, or the unexpectedly high cost of living? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey, please like, share, and subscribe to World Marvels for more extraordinary explorations. Until our next adventure, may curiosity guide your path.